Hello and welcome to the Scandinavium Arena here in Gothenburg as we get ready for continued live coverage from the Women's EHF Euro 2016 here in Sweden. And up next, it's main round Group 1 action as Spain take on France. One player who won't be getting involved for Spain is Marta Mange, but she is having her picture taken with the fans. Injured herself in the second to last game of the preliminary groups and has now been replaced. This is currently how Group 1 looks. Germany topping the group. Spain currently at the bottom and France, well, just in front of them. The teams have had their warm-up and are now going to make their way back out onto court to be introduced to the fans by team and then individually by player. France out first. Spanish supporters hoping their team can get a result here. It is vital that they do so. Martin just going out of the picture, and top scoring for Spain, the nippy winger, pretty much one of the reasons why they're still in this tournament. So it's Spain who are being introduced, and they are through to this main round proper with 0 points, as we saw from that table, and without Marta Mange, as we just saw as well. And she's been replaced by Patricia Aguiara. And they have got here virtue of their 30-18 pummeling of Slovenia in their last game of preliminary Group A, which keeps them in this competition. It's now a case of all or nothing. There's no room for error for them. It's win all the way if they have a chance of making the semi-finals. Alexandra Cabral will certainly be an important part of any victories. She has played extremely well so far in the tournament for Spain. So now it's France being introduced. Well, they finished second in preliminary Group B behind Germany, but only take 2 points through with them to the main round, as one of their victories was over Poland, who've been eliminated. The Olympic silver medalists from Rio are not perhaps at their best for this event, but never write them off. Number 27, Estelle Nziminko, has top scored with 15, and then they have quality players throughout the team. Centre-back Alison Pinau, right-back Alexandra Lacrebert, left winger Saraba Dembele as well. I mean, it is just a team that Oliver Krumbolz, the head coach, believes can do well. They certainly showed that in Rio by getting themselves on the podium. They would dearly love to do that here at the Euros. Well, the referees for this one from Denmark, Karina Christiansen and Line Harlesen. So the EHF table being announced. It's time now for the national anthems of both countries.
The national anthem of France.
Well, the anthem's over. The teams will have one last shout, and then they'll hand over the badge pins. This is the Spanish lineup. Navarro's been the starting keeper. Zogby has come in to save the odd penalty. Carmen Martin has been running the wing. Macarena Aguilar has been very busy as the main pivot, the only pivot really for Spain. Chavez has been running the line, centre-back as well. And Nerea Peña has been very good out on the wing when she's been called upon. 8 goals, 8 assists. 8 assists for her so far in the tournament. This is the French lineup. As I said, there is plenty of talent. Alison Pinal, one of those players. There'll be plenty of responsibility on her shoulders for this game. One that she gladly takes. Jorge Duenas, the head coach for Spain, can get a little animated, and he talks extremely fast in the timeouts, even for those of you who can speak Spanish. And he does at times very difficult to catch up with what he's saying. It's all good so far for Krumboltz and his team, but then again, they've got to start the game. Carmen Martin, such a tenacious winger, will look to be a thorn in France's side. France right and ready. It's France in the white with the throw-off. It's Spain in the red and blue defending this, the first half of Spain versus France. Main round Group 1 action from the Women's EHF Euro 2016 here in Sweden. First attack doesn't come to anything, as Edwidge goes to ground. And Zemenko also finding the floor. So Neon Blanc keeps pulling the strings at the moment as Aiglon gets that one away, and we have a shot, but still France with possession. Kolosinski. And the low shot's not going to beat Navarro, who has been in fine form throughout this tournament, the Spanish keeper, and she makes an important save to keep the score at 0-0. Cabral, just lost that. Didn't quite get the bank she wanted, so turnover ball. And France now come down the other end. Well, that's a poor pass to Pinot. She just about keeps hold of it. Pinot acting as a defender, so she's gone off. Replaced by Neon Blanc. Cabral trying to break that one up. Not quite the room out on the wing that France would have wanted, or in front either. Spain's defending is pretty good at the moment. Chavez and Martin working hard. Oh, good save from Navarro. However, Gonzalez was in the area. So there's going to be a penalty. It looks like Karma Martin's in trouble as well. Well, Martins, it was who collided as the shot was taken. So she gets a yellow card. Pinal against Navarro. And Pinal made that look easy. France have the opening goal. Aguilar and Cabral. Bit of pace about this attack for Spain, but France equal to it so far. Oh, it could be trouble here, and there is. Cabral's getting a 2-minute suspension. Well, Duena's been told to be quiet. He was saying the ball was bounced, she had a right to go after it. Well, the ball was being thrown, wasn't it? And it was broken up, but she collided and to make contact with the hands. The referees didn't like that. It's clever play from Silvia Navarro. She could have got that ball a lot earlier, but she's just let it roll all the way out to the advertising hoardings, wasting a few valuable seconds while Spain is short-handed. And now they amble up the court here in Gothenburg. presumably in the same manner they did when they went sightseeing. Gonzalez. Gozgue is the winger, bottom of your picture. She's now sprinting off because the empty goal situation for Spain as they try and keep players an even number outfield to match up and try and find a way through this French defence. Martin offload. Oh, Aguilar's going to be in, and it's an offensive foul, is it? Well, it's a 2-minute suspension here going against France. Well, Spain still have the empty goal. Spain like slightly. Well, it's just the yellow card. No, it is indeed just the yellow card then. Another yellow card. Martin over the top. Oh, and that's off the crossbar. Keeper knew nothing about that. Amandine Leno put her hands up. Ball had beaten her, but now France are in. 2-0. Just as Spain are about to get their full complement back. Too quick for Leno. Down the other end, and the goal scored. Edwidge is on the score sheet now for France. Got some defending to do. Well, Chavez must have been in the area when she threw that. Play's going to continue. Longer because the player stepped out of court, so they will get things going. You do see the attackers get a little bit of leeway, don't you, when they are falling into the area. Chavez was down on her knees before she let go of that ball. Gonzalez holding on to Edwidge. Eglon going nowhere. Wrapped up again. Good save from Navarro. Smacks herself in the upright. On the upright, but she's okay. Did well to keep that out. Cabral. Chavez. Watching on as that ball is saved from the shot from Gonzalez. Gonzalez, mostly a defender, doesn't get that many opportunities to have a shot. Good blocking that from Chavez. Good save from Navarro. Aguilar back on the playmaker for Spain. Cabral. Whistle had gone, unfortunately for Cabral. Look at this, 8 minutes gone, Spain still yet to score. And it is a very low-scoring game, isn't it, with just 2 goals on the board. France won't care, though, because they have them both. And at last, Spain change the look of the scoreboard through Pena. Great shot from Pena. Pena normally a left back, playing in the right back slot at the moment for Spain. Macrobert is on to court now, 64, along with Pinal. So we'll be doing a little bit of offensive work now, Pinal and Macrobert. The interplay was quick, but it wasn't accurate. So Spain come back down into French territory. Yeah, that was a very wild shot from Laura Gonzalez. Macrobert. And Blanc was going nowhere. Sands also onto court now for Spain. Judith Sands. And a card gone against Gonzalez. Wasn't against Judith Sands, number 49. It was 27 who got the card. Dion Black. And Dembele's not had a great deal to do as Siraba Dembele playing up on the left wing and making a nuisance of herself on the line. Macrobert could take eventually. Both teams doing a good job of trying to cancel each other out in this first quarter of the match. 3 goals is testament to that. Bennett, Cabral. A little offload for Martin. Very nice work, plenty of crossovers, plenty of movement. And it was the movement of Martin coming off the wing that eventually opened up the opportunity for Pena, and we're all square. And they were saying that ball might have hit Kolozinski's leg. Play continues. Well, Spain had no goal for 8 minutes. France are catching them up. Macrobert, oh, there's room for her, she goes to the offload instead, nothing for Pinal though, as she looked behind her to find there was no one to pass the ball to, and possession is lost. A bit of miscommunication for France. Square waiting, might get it from Aguilar. That goes to Cabral instead. Oh, very nice and very clever play from Cabral. Had the initial shot saved by Lenoir, and then coming back in, looked like she was going to shoot hard again, went with the roll shot, and just like that, Spain are in front. France have called timeout.
Pour remettre de la profondeur en défense. D'accord? Attention à Cabral, elle court très en travers et est capable de redresser derrière. En attaque, ça manque un peu de fluidité, c'est pas très clair. Faites des choses plus simples où on peut attraper la balle avec de la vitesse. Pour le bloc, tu peux jouer un peu plus court, tu peux jouer en attaque de balle. Vous pouvez faire des grands croisés et toi, tu ne te fais pas toujours enfermer dans le couloir extérieur. On peut faire de l'interne-interne. D'accord? Et surtout, reprenez quand même de la profondeur en défense parce qu'on va souffrir. Allez! Manon, il va! On change les ailières!
El pivote que no esté recibiendo en línea, hay que sacarle para afuera. Es preferible el lanzamiento exterior con muchos brazos que no que jueguen con el pivote. Acordaros, extremo con balón, cuidado que baja el cuello. Vale, cambian extremo. Judith, atacas tú ahora y tienes tú el descanso. Que le estáis tirando, le estáis tirando toda la...
Plenty to be said by both coaches. France in the area. Larissa Landre, number 8, into the action now to do some defending for France. Oh, good work from Aguilar. Gap opened up for her to go into. Manon Hovet is also in now. Top corner, number 13. Saraba Dembele's come off, although Saraba Dembele didn't really get much to do, did she? Macrobert. Well, that's a good substitution then, as far as Krumboltz is concerned, because she's only been on a matter of seconds and she already has a goal. Excellent from Cabral. Carmen Martins taking a little bit of time out and watching, and she'll be delighted with that goal as much as Cabral is. Macrobert. First shot from her, and as you might expect, back of the net. Well, it wasn't the fastest ball out to the wing, and there must have been time when you look at it from the outside for Hovet to get over there, but she didn't. And that allowed Spain to have that shot. Spain, after being 2-0 down, find themselves 6-4 up. It's not exactly the fastest of matches we've seen so far in this tournament in terms of end-to-end action, and the way the ball is being moved around. It's quite, I guess you could call it sedate until they get to the point where they want to have the shot. Pinal getting herself on the scoreboard again. Doesn't seem to bother Spain as they score again. Laura Philippez is in for France, number 20. Manon Huet keeping her place on court. Aguilar finds the back of the net. That was the shot from Bennett. And then straight away France come back down and score themselves. So 1 in it. Advantage with Spain, momentum with them. And a chance to go back in front by 2 with them. Aguilar sent crashing. Again, loads of space out on the wing, and once again, Manon Huet has left Lopez free. Coming in, committing early, and leaving herself exposed out on her left side and allowing the Spanish wing to come in and shoot. Zemenko's in. Got herself a 2-minute suspension in that last attack for Spain. Acrobert with the, well, I'll say she's got a black eye. It's not a poor attempt to put makeup on. It's a physical game, handball. As those of you who watch and play know all too well. Contact sport like very few others, really. Pinar going nowhere. Nice save for Navarre. She had plenty of time to pick that one off. Acrobert goes off, number 64. Not done a great deal. She's had the one shot and scored. But she's not exactly lighting up the court at the moment for her country. She does have those moments of brilliance, followed by a rather pedestrian-like quality. That's broken up nicely, though, by France, and a chance now on the counter-attack as Laura Felippez is in, but she's denied by Navarro. Great save from the Spanish keeper, and an opportunity wasted by France. Felippez is in, briefly. Spain come down the other end and have another goal. So there they lead by 3. I think they're not saved hardly anything actually so far. Gonzalez gets herself another goal. Eight minutes to go, just under in this first half. France haven't really got going. Spain have. Leading by 3. Brian is clutching the comfort blanket that is the timeout card, which most coaches tend to. Oh, that was nice. Fleet of foot was Mireia Gonzalez. And now Spain lead by 4. So France call another timeout.
Escucha un momento, sin faltas en ataque, ¿vale? No hagas cosas raras, lo sencillo. En defensa, seguimos ajustadas, chocando, sin salirnos del carril, no os crucéis, ¿vale?
La montée inversée, dès que le poste 2 il est à l'opposé de la balle et à l'opposé du pivot, il ne faut pas hésiter à faire de la montée inversée. Et il faut rester calme, tranchant en attaque, et il faut leur imposer un combat physique que pour l'instant on leur impose pas. Tirez en haut, tirez en haut.
Faltas en ataque, ¿vale? No hagas cosas raras, lo sencillo. En defensa, seguimos ajustadas, chocando, sin salirnos del carril, no os crucéis, ¿vale? Si lanzan de fuera, muy importante, todas cerramos el rebote y tú, Amaya, vas como una moto, ¿vale? Tiramos el primer pase a Amaya, y por favor, seguimos la intensidad defensiva, los contactos hasta el final.
It's great, isn't it? All the players like to have a little chat with the ref. Gonzalez, no exception, just telling the ref exactly what was being done to her and the injustice that it was causing. Good save from Navarro. And well recovered by Pena. Well, maybe France are saving themselves for the second half. Having watched France play previously and seen what they can do, and the fact that they've got themselves to an Olympic final, I have to say they're a little bit short of that performance at the moment with their play, by their own very high standards. And you have to have some very high standards if you make it to an Olympic final. As with all things in team sports and competitions, a little bit of luck helps along the way. So there'll be a goal for Manon Huet. France come back to within 3. France beat Poland 31-22, and they beat Germany 22-20, and they were beaten by the Netherlands 18-17, being down 7-12, or I should say being up 12-7 in the first half. So they have actually not had a situation where they've been trailing at half-time in the competition so far. They were 11-all in their match against Germany. So if they are going to be trailing at half-time here, which it certainly looks like they will be, won't they, with a 4-goal deficit at the moment, you just wonder whether they're going to be able to play catch-up Bearing in mind they had a 5-goal lead against the Netherlands, only to lose it. So signs aren't great for France at the moment. And for those of you supporting France and thinking I'm being favouriteist or favouring Spain, it couldn't be further from the truth. Just pointing out a few interesting facts and observations as Spain go through with Sands and increase their lead now to 12-7. And Duenas celebrating. He knows this is big for them. They're getting themselves a really healthy cushion here. Lovely ball to Sands. Great finish. Nothing much really that Lenoir could do. Just wonder whether or not Laura Glacier will come in number 1 for France in goal. So Lacrobert has her second. Last ball from Aguilar to Pena and then back out again. Well, that's another goal. Looked like it was going to be a good save. That's better from France, straight back down the other end with the goal. 2 minutes to go. Spain leading by 4. That one right into the top corner, wasn't it? Very nice goal indeed from Estelle Nzimenko. Pena. Aguilar with Sands involved, and now it goes round again. Pena. Nice save from Lenoir. Shall we be pleased with that? Once you can get, oh my goodness me. Well, it's not often you see that, is it? A couple of goals here from France will put them right back into this, and there's a chance now on the wing. Oh, what a save by Navarra. She came out really quickly, didn't she, Silvia Navarro, and closed down that angle as Laura Flippes was bearing in on goal from the right wing. Zardi's into the action. She's not been long on court. That will do nicely as Landre gets the goal. A bit of tape management required for Aiglon. Well, the goal's actually not going to count. So Pinal struts up and gets ready to try and beat Dali Zogby, who's in for the first time. With no trouble at all getting her second goal from the 7-metre line. Spain called timeout.
Podemos empezar haciendo, si están con 6-0, la de la situación de los extremos, lateral con extremo, evitamos la falta, ¿vale? Si vemos que nos hacen 5-1, aquí y abrir, pero que vuelva el balón aquí, que vuelva el balón, para atacar aquí directo 1 contra 1, pero lo más importante, apuramos el tiempo para acabar atacando.
Oye, una cosa, si la vista, colocamos a la pivote con fuera entre 1 y 2 y la vista la llevamos a un lado para jugar 2 contra 1 con este.
Mirad primero la defensa que hay.
Christophe, il reste pas beaucoup de temps. Plus on sera tranchant sur la balle, moins on aura de problèmes dans la latéralité. plus on subit, plus ça ferme et elles envoient aux ailes. Ok? Donc, et le problème, c'est la défense. Si on a une bonne défense, on a des ballons de récupération, on va les cogner. Le problème là, c'est qu'il n'y a pas de rythme dans le match, donc elles arrivent à récupérer. Allez, allez!
Well, that's a great way to end the half for Spain. Right into the top corner from Pena. Spain have shown that they mean business. They've come into this group with 0 points. But at half-time, they have a 4-goal lead over France, 14-10. Here's the goal. Pick that out. What a shot that is. Stats. France, 10 goals from 23 attacks. Just really failed to kind of get off the mark, get any real urgency about their play, but that all may change in the second half. Pena leading with 3, 2 of those from the 7-metre line. Pena leading Spain with 4. It does all set itself up nicely for an interesting second half. Look at that, Spain 8 minutes without a goal, and then France 7 minutes without a goal, and then again 6 minutes without a goal. So some interesting talks we had at the dressing room at half-time as we leave you with the highlights. Second half is about to get underway here in Gothenburg. And just getting a look at Laura Glasser, who is going to start the second half by the looks of things. Considering the way things have gone for France, might be worth a change in goal. Amandine Leynaud, beaten 14 times. Spanish fans that have travelled here from Stockholm. I'm pretty pleased with the way things are going so far. Macarena Aguilar has been very good. Dancing her way through the French defence, opening up scoring opportunities for her teammates and for herself. Away we go with the second half. Spain leading 14-10 over France. Spain with 0 points so far in the main round, Group 1. So they know they have to win. They have to win all their games if they are going to make it through to the semis. They are the 2014 European Championship silver medalists up against the 2016 Olympic Games silver medalists. Their opposition, France. Cabral is denied all. That's a good stop by Aguilon, but she's caught the ball in the face. She actually dived across into that. Cabral didn't shoot the ball into her face. You can see she's shooting, and then across comes Aguilon to make the block. She's all right. She's got a bit of a red forehead. Aguilar with the offload. Cabral with the shot. Ooh, good save. Judith Sands coming in for some defensive work. Carmen Martin also in now as well for Spain. Lacrobert's been smacked in the schnoz. Already got a black eye from the second match. And now a stinger by being caught on the nose. Well, it took Spain 8 minutes to get going in the first half before they scored a goal. And then France had a passage of play with no goal, about 6 minutes. It's not been the most fast-paced of matches so far. One more for the purists, really. Unfortunately, Dembele losing her footing, and so Carmen Martin had loads of angles to work with. And Spain increased their lead to 5. Dembele went down, just losing her momentum. Lovely hang time from Martin. Ooh, that shouldn't have been allowed. Foot was clearly down before the ball had left her hand, courtesy of the super slow-mo. That's better from France. Much more like it. More penetration in the play. And Zimenko driving through Lacrobert with a lovely little offload. More of that required. Zardi. Good save, Navarra, but there's a penalty going France's way. Ooh, and there could be a 2-minute suspension going Spain's way. As Landre went to ground. Chavez, Gonzalez both trying to take her shirt off her, and then Chavez forcing her to the floor. And it's Chavez who gets the 2-minute suspension. Now looking for a hat-trick of goals from the 7-metre line again. Same place. Sends Navarra the wrong way. And Zimenko pushing right out. So to Lacrobert, trying to close down Spain early. Cabral though offloads to Pena, gets it back, bit of room for Cabral. Deciding not to really go in and do anything with it. Sands it was giving her the ball back. A real dominant display from France in defence on that one. Oh, there's a 2-minute suspension. Well, that was a hand into the face, wasn't it, from Ninzimenko on Aguilar. She's got to be right, so we go back. Here it comes. Boom. In fact, Ninzimenko got her finger up her nose, pretty much. And then it's Peño gets a suspension. Real opportunity now then for France to get back into this one. Well, that's a poor pass. And Spain will be in no hurry to get things going. Well, they could do with another player back on court. 2 have just gone off. There's only 3 on at the moment. They're waiting to see who's going to come and join them. And it's going to be Gonzalez. This is virtually impossible situation for Spain, and they've taken too many steps. Marta Mangue watching on, injured herself in their second to last game. Did her right knee in, ACL injury, currently on crutches. And France currently on the comeback trail. Dembele with the goal, just 2 in it now. Offensive foul against Spain. In fact, being in the area as well. So a couple of errors now from the Guerreras, the Warriors as they're known. But that's good defence, holding firm. And France committing the offensive foul. Well, Carmen Martin was still moving laterally, wasn't she? Nice ball to Chavez. Good save, though, from Glauser. Brilliant save from her. What a pass that was to Chavez. That cut France open. A surgical pass, but a good save from Glauser. But she doesn't stop Carmen Martin. Who can stop Carmen Martin? Sardi comes in, and Laudre as well. Crabert waiting. Ziminko. Ooh, that's hit her foot. Possession is turned over. Cabral brings it down slowly to the other end. Nice pass. Unfortunately, Spain denied by the upright, and Ziminko brings it down. Lacrobert. Halt, Kolesińska waiting, doesn't get it. Oh, Zardi just about does. Lacrobert plays in Macedonia from Vardar. There's Lacrobert. As that goal is scored by Landre, who plays in Romania for Craiova. Good ball in, wasn't it? Landre getting in behind Chavez, much to the annoyance of the Spanish fans. That's a stare and a half. Pena. Oof. And it was a rocket shot. But still 2 goals in it. Zardi and Zamenko. Dembele's back on court now for Spain, for France. Her and Karma Martin are going to have an interesting tussle. Martin with her head on the pivot at the moment, just keeping an eye on where Dembele is. Lacrobert gets it to Dembele. Good work from Martin. Great lateral move, and then she is able to recover the ball as well. That's some quality defending from the right winger for Spain. Aguilar's suspension's finished. She's on there with Pena. Oh, Pena, I can't believe that's not been given. She's saying, what is this? So 1, 2, 3 as the shot, scores. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that, except that it's not in. That's why it's around the back of the goal. Zardi. Lacrobert, just a whisker wide. A spin from Zardi, but can't get around, and it's an offensive foul. Oh, and Carmen Martin with some afters, screaming into the face at Zardi. Chavez and Landre getting to know each other. And there's the scream of Martin, letting Landre know in no uncertain terms that she got the better of her. Aguilar through, but will keep possession for Spain. Lacrobert's going to come straight down the other end, cancelling out Spain's goal and keeping the deficit to only 2. Well, these two teams have played each other on 13 previous occasions. There have been 2 draws, or 1 draw, I should say, in that time. So in the other 12 matches, it's been pretty one-sided. France have won 10, and Spain have won 2. 278 goals for Spain, 309 for France. Although there's another one to that tally for Spain, as that one goes in from Pena. And in fact, the last time these two teams played each other was in Rio at the Olympic Games in the quarter-final, when France won by 1 goal, 27-26. In fact, the last time Spain won was back in 2006, when they beat France in Malmö at the European Championships Group D, 28-24. That's more like it from Lacrobert. She seems to have got a game going now. Lacrobert, 4 from 4 for her. Becoming a bit of a threat now for Spain. Against Spain, Aguilar, Cabral working together. Martin. Good take from Cabral. Good save from Glauser. Glauser, who plays for Metz. Navarro keeps out in Ziminko, but it's going to be a penalty now for the Bleus. Now with another one from the 7-metre line. And as we make our way into the last quarter of the match, France have got themselves back to within a goal. Makes for a very interesting final 15 minutes here. One in which, apart from the first 8 minutes where Spain couldn't score for love nor money, and we're trailing 2-0. They actually got to 3-2 up and have been in the lead ever since. Well, that's really unlucky for France. And Zimenko with a brilliant play to get in and have the shot. She's clean through. Beaten Navarro, denied by the crossbar.
Venga, a ver, chicas, no podemos precipitar el ataque, ¿vale? No precipitamos el ataque, hay que tener cierta paciencia y moverse sin balón. Y pase lo que pase, hacer el balance defensivo. Ainhoa, entras por Chávez, bajas a defender, tienes la última al cambio, si no nos quedamos en 5-1, ¿vale? Santi, nos quedamos en 5-1. Si hacen desdoblamientos, no vayas mucho hacia un lado, que no se abra mucho el centro. ¿Vale? Y en ataque, por favor. En ataque.
S'il y a des cas à Charlotte, tu peux jouer avec elle, sinon elle va rentrer dedans parce qu'on n'a pas de niveau. D'accord? Ok? Il faut continuer à prendre de la vitesse. En défense, les filles, en défense, il faut alterner. Toi, tu fais ton jeu, c'est très bien. Ne restez pas tout le temps en haut. Ok? Il faut gagner ces duels parce que sinon, ils vont commencer de plus en plus à chercher le pivot. On fait des stops, on monte les balles.
Là, je pense qu'elles vont commencer à jouer le pivot avec Nerea qui met le duel. Parce que moi, j'étais un peu plus sur ma joueuse, du coup, je pense qu'elle va plus être au milieu, elle va aller faire la balle. C'est bien,
We had a good look at Spain in that timeout and see Chavez towering over everybody else. She's 1.92 m, which makes her a tad over 6'3". And would you believe it? Laura Gonzalez, the left back, who's 184, has gone off for a 2-minute suspension. For that on Eglon. And France have got themselves right back into this one. There were question marks over whether or not they would be able to, given the fact that they had a 4-goal deficit. They were restricted to 5 goals in the second half against the Netherlands in their game against them when they were 12-7 up. But it's very much game on now. Good take from Hout. There's a space here for France, and they can make use of that, but that's a big collision. The referee said it's absolutely fine. Gonzalez it was, smashing into Flipez, to Eglon. Oh, she's lost it. Spain thinking about the fast break, realising they're a player short. So not doing anything. Navarro off. Aguilar on, empty goal then for Spain. They don't want to lose possession now in the next 30 seconds. And they have it. They have the goal. They have the lead. That has to go quickly back to the halfway line, but it wasn't taken properly. Annulling that. So Spain back up to a full complement. Lacrobert beginning to have an impact now in this match. Little flick from Hope. Kolosinski. She's tucked up by Gonzalez. Lacrobert tries to get around the block, which she does, but she can't get around Navarro. Biggest win for Spain's come in this tournament when they beat Slovenia by 30 goals to 18. 14-5 up at half-time. It was an incredible game in Stockholm just a few days ago. France will be pleased that one hasn't gone in. Biggest win ever for France was 29-16 against Macedonia back in 2012. Not going to see close kind of score lines in this game with 10 minutes just over left remaining, but now Spain come away with the ball on the fast break. There's a real chance here, and it's taken. Really good goal from Amé Gonzalez. Oh, but that's even better from Lacrobert. She comes straight back down the other end. She means business, doesn't she now? 6 from 7. A rare smile for her. Such a tough competitor, Lacrobert. Was given a real rough time in the Olympic Games final against Russia, where she went down hard on her shoulder. Thought it might have been seriously damaged, was just in a sling, but took her a while to recover from that. chases on. France call their final timeout.
Donc il faut jouer de la gauche vers la droite. D'accord? Donc moi je propose bloc à gauche et tu rentres. D'accord? Tu rentres sous le bloc. Ça c'est une première solution. Ok? Ce qu'on peut faire aussi, une fois que tu prennes de la vitesse, on peut faire ouverture d'espace pour toi, interne, externe, toi tu choisis décalage ou croisé, et tu ramènes du jeu et c'est dangereux. D'accord? Si tu te le sens pas, quand on fait ouverture d'espace, tu peux mettre une chose du gaz.
Allez, on sera devant dans les 5 dernières minutes.
Es la que se la está jugando y va a ir de cabeza. Y os va a provocar la exclusión. Por favor, provocarle la falta en ataque. Que no eche teatro y que no se meta abajo, que nos provoque. Siguiente tema, el pivote. Cuidado los pases abajo. Y en todo caso, si las laterales van fuerte, las extremos atentas a cerrar y a provocar la falta de ataque, sin pisar la línea. El ataque posicional, vamos a abrir para jugar 2 contra 2 con Ainhoa. Vale, si queréis jugarlo allí.
What have France got left in the tank? They should have an awful lot, really, because they didn't get out of first gear in the first half. That's a very good save from Navarro, as the teams continue to cancel each other out over the last few minutes or so, either with saves or with goals. Oh, nice little reverse from Peña to Aguilar. Get a good view, don't you, from this angle, just how the ball is moved from one player to another, trying to open up those gaps for somebody to have a shot into, but all very nearly stolen. Dembele thought she was going to be away then. And that'll be disappointing for Laura Glauser. She went down, but the banks just beating her. Pinal. Some save, wasn't it, from Navarro? Still Spain very much in the driving seat, despite France's best attempts to wrestle them away from it. And things have just got that little bit better for Spain now. They go on in the area, so the penalty for Spain. Delight for the players on the bench. And also for rather battered and bruised Gonzalez. Carmen Martin against Laura Glauser. Oh, good save from Glauser. That was an excellent save from Glauser. Could be a very important save come the end of this game. Manon Hout gives that back to Pina Landre to run the line. Lacrobert, Pinal, Lopez. Lopez taking over on the wing from Kolosinski. This was the save. Excellent read from Laura Glauser. Went the right way that Martin was falling, and then Martin not going back away from her body. And the save was made. Zogby was coming in to see if she can stop this penalty from Pinal. Try as they might, they can't stop Alison Pinal from the 7-metre line. Five minutes to go. Spain leading by 1. A team with 0 points in this competition so far now, having made it into the main round. Their only victory against Hungary, Slovenia rather, who've been eliminated. But that's a poor pass, which allows France now to come down the other end and try and get level. Lacrobert. Well, that looked like a few too many steps, but play continues. Few changes for France. The defenders go off, the attackers come on. Landre and Pinal are in. And Zimenko with Lacrobert working as a pair, adding in Pinal as well. Lopez top corner. Hout just out of your picture on the wing. And Lacrobert gets the penalty, and France 1 or 2 minute suspension to boot. And they're going to get it, much to the disappointment of Spain. Marta Lopez is saying, why? What have I done? She still can't believe it. Now Navarro has yet to stop a 7-metre throw. Has yet to stop Pinot. Still, first time for everything. But not this time. 6 from 6 now for Alison Pinot. And France are level. They have a player extra for the next 1 minute 40 odd seconds. And look at that, 7-metre goal, 6-0 for France. If they were to win this one, that would really be disappointing for Spain, to say the least, because France were not great in the first half. They've slowly come to life in the second. A change of keepers helped, definitely. Leonard saved practically nothing in the first 30. Glass has made some quality saves here so far in this second half. You just saw the reactions then of head coach Oliver Krumboltz, who took over from Alain Port 2015. Not at all happy because France have a 2-minute suspension, and it's Manon Huet who has gone to the bench. Huet, who plays for Thüringen in Germany, now watching. So the court's just got a lot bigger, the players have got a lot more work to do. The ball came off in Ziminko, which is why Spain will keep possession. So it comes down to these last 3 minutes now to see whether someone can get the win or whether it will be honours even. A draw probably won't suit either team really. Well, if we're going to go down that road, I suppose France will be happy with a point, it will give them 3. But Spain with 1 doesn't really help them at all. They desperately need the 2 if they can get them. Cabral's in, and she scores. Great speed from Cabral, getting around Aiglon and Lacrobert. Pino just seems to stumble a little bit. Well, at last, that urgency that France lacked in the first half is certainly evident now, isn't it? Especially as they're behind with 2 minutes to go and a player down. Not risking having the keeper out. Good save, Navarro. And she'll just quietly and calmly walk off after the ball and run down a few more seconds, even though they have the player over. Top save from Navarro. We saw an important save from Laura Glauser. We've seen an important save there from Navarro. It keeps Spain in front. Chavez could be through. She's a bit quicker. She probably could have got through. Cabral. Cabral's just taking her time to get up. A little bit of sportsmanship going on, as you'll expect. No passive play warning being signalled yet, but the offensive foul has happened, so France have it last minute. 1 behind, Pinal and Ziminko. Can't get it to Lacrobert, gets it to Pinal. Aiglon wants it. Oh dear, what's going to happen here? Is Cabral going for 2? She's taking her time to get up, so too is Pinal for that matter. She's just pulled Pinal to the floor, then Chavez has made sure she went down. And Cabral knows what's coming. So it's the end of Cabral's game. Spain short-handed for the next 39 seconds. France 1 goal down, 1 player up. Looks like they're going to look for a draw here, perhaps. Ziminko, Lacrobert running the clock down. Lacrobert popped inside. It's a penalty! Larissa Landre gets the penalty. Oh, what a time it would be to make that save. Defending in the area by Aguiar. So, outstretched Pinal. She's not been stopped yet. And she's still not being stopped. It's all square. 10 seconds to go. Timeout called by Spain. It's a grandstand finish to come.
Cambiamos, Silvia, cambiamos. Nos van a presionar. Entonces, si hay una falta al principio, luego hay que acabar lanzando. Entonces, Maca, le podemos abrir aquí a Nere. Vale, Nere, juega sin balón. Chávez, Chávez, tú te vas, para dejarle a Nere. Cuidado.
Yo creo que me van a salir mucho.
Una una cosa, cuidado, si están presionando muy arriba, a dar el balón arriesgado, nos quedamos con el balón, ¿vale? Y si hay golpe, pedimos distancia y se acabó.
Donc, on fait là un 5 normal. On se méfie énormément de pénal, d'accord? Le match nul, faut surtout pas le prendre, d'accord? Surtout pas le prendre. Laissez pas venir dans les duels, elles peuvent vous foutre des pénaux. Et couvrez le pivot. Dès que vous pouvez faire un stop, faites un stop. Proprement.
On le gagne ce match, il fait on le gagne. Qui c'est qui va prendre les responsabilités, ok? Donc, look, on reste concentré jusqu'à ce que
So here they go. Last few seconds, who's going to get the shot? Aguilar's dropped it, has she? Yes, she has. Oh, wow, would you believe it? Is it an empty goal? It is. Oh, is it going to count? Yes. And France have won. What a turnaround. What a finish. Well, I said it was going to be grandstand. I wasn't joking, was I? Talk about being cool and calm under pressure. Duenas can't believe it. The final result here, Spain 22, France 23. Oh my days. It fell to Alison Pinau with the dying seconds, put the ball in the air and it's crossed the line before the buzzer went. Aguilar just lost the ball. And it went to Pinau, takes it, give me that ball, she says. And look at this, get in. That's how you win a game. That is quality from Pinau. She may not have been at her best today, but when it counted, she was there. 8 goals for her, and she has broken Spanish hearts. Quite incredible. Lacrobert gets the Player of the Match award. I don't think Spain quite know what's hit them now. They had a point. They were looking to get all 2 of them by having the win. It didn't happen. Pinau put paid to that, and here are Lacrobert's best moments. Well, this is how the table looks. France up to second. And in a good spot, not looking good for Spain at all. Well, it was a first half to forget, really, for both teams. And a second half, that was okay, but the last 2 seconds, that will never be forgotten for France. Here are the final statistics. Make of them what you will. In fact, France, in the end, with a better percentage than Spain from attacks. 0 from 2 from 7 metres for Spain. How costly that has proved to be. So the top scorer, Peña for Spain, Pinau with 9 in the end. For France, Lacrobert just behind her with 6. Not bad considering Lacrobert didn't play for the first 10 minutes. Well, that's the decisions you live and die by as a coach. He threw caution to the wind in a hope to get the victory which he knew he needed. It just didn't happen. And look at that, those 2 goals right in the last minute, doing all the damage. Well, what a game we've witnessed right at the very end. We hope you've enjoyed the handball here, but for now, from all of us, it's time to leave you with the highlights.